right now.
The champ is here!
From the wrestling mat to the bright lights of Hollywood, ASU legend Anthony Robles' story hits the big screen.
His work ethic is unmatched. It's almost scary, honestly.
One-on-one with the stars and inspirations behind the film. Plus, the X factor of the holiday season. You weigh in on old lovers popping up right before the year ends. This Arizona's Family original with me, Yetta Gibson, starts right now. Tonight we are talking life and love. I sat down with comedian, actress, and host of The Talk, Sheryl Underwood. And just as you see every day on TV, she isn't one bit shy.
I like being on TV and on radio where I can speak to people. When you come to my show, you're gonna hear, I would say 95% adult sexual humor, but that is what makes you relax.
Sheryl Underwood, a familiar face in entertainment for more than 30 years, from daytime TV to movies, a force in the world of comedy, a space saturated by men. Sheryl is one of several mainstay hosts weekdays on The Talk and still tours the nation to get people laughing.
I'm the host and the headliner, but the reason I wanted to do that is most of the time when you go to a comedy show with women, it's an hour and a half of men ain't bleep. and I didn't want that. I want to be able to speak to some things that we wish men would stop doing.
Well, what is that?
Well, I would say this. For a lot of female comics, the men we have had bad relationships with men, right? Okay, so you're single?
Yes.
Okay, looking for a man? Ish. Tell me what you're looking for.
Oh gosh, it's exhausting. I don't even know at this point.
Okay, so we get on dating apps.
Yeah. No, we don't do that.
You know, it's my job to keep interviews on track. I promise I tried, but Sheryl wanted to dive into the hot topic of being single and dating, so that's where we went.
Or we get introduced by a friend.
Okay, that's
and we
the
think
best
he's
thing
okay.
to do.
Okay, if your vetting person, your gatekeeper,
Okay.
knows what you want,
Okay.
and is willing to put you with the right person, because I do believe in love at first sight.
You do?
Yes, I believe in it.
You kind of have a sparkle in your eye. Are you looking, or you have somebody? There's something going on here.
I would say both.
Wait, you're looking and you have somebody?
I have my eye on something.
Oh.
And then, okay, let me ask you a
Wait,
question.
no.
We both interviewing.
Okay.
Sheryl and her interviewing, she's good at it, which makes sense. It's her day-to-day job, getting guests to open up about almost anything on The Talk, now in its 15th season.
Which of these boys could have gotten a date with you back then? Which one?
Well, I don't know if any of them would date me.
And this was Joe's Manganello initial, but now he's gone, so my new... So what did you do?
And every now and then, as you've noticed here, Sheryl stands out. One reason why, how she handles moments that go off the rails.
The best day? Tongue kissing John Stamos. Listen, get me on camera right there. Let me tell you what happened. So they wanted to do this thing this game where who knows John Stamos better.
You tongue kissed him on the show?
And because I won. And when you win, you get to kiss. I was like, you don't want none of this.
Her stories about the show, one thing. How she landed the job is another. Sherry got to the point where she was trying to reach new goals, but nothing was panning out.
When I was on the set of Beauty Shop with Sherry Shepherd,
Right.
and I just walked in her trailer one day, and I just fell on my knees and I cried, and she said, "What's wrong?" I said, "I can't keep doing this. I'm tired. If they don't want me to do this, I got to figure out something else, but I can't keep going up the bat." And we prayed, and she prayed for me. I got a phone call that I was ignoring. I didn't believe it was someone calling me from CBS. I thought Steve and Cedric and Chris Tucker and Kevin Hart and them was playing on my phone.
Oh,
so I
wow.
was cursing people out. So I'm playing on my phone, pretending to be somebody calling me from CBS. Steve was the only person that said, it might be CBS calling back. So I called back. They said, can you come to a meeting? I thought I was coming to a general meeting. Who would have thought Sheryl from Def Comedy Jam would be on the #1 network, one of the most conservative networks, CBS, on the talk? Julie Chen Moonves, Aisha Tyler, Sharon Osbourne,
Some of the greatest.
Sarah Gilbert, the
Yeah.
Dream Team 5.
Yeah.
I never thought I would be a talk show host.
As fate would have it, Sheryl's next meetings were major.
We're talking politics and sex and everything.
And you don't know what this meeting is at
No,
all.
I don't. I have no idea what it's for. I'm just having a good time. Then they asked me to go meet Julie Chen Moonves
Oh, my
and
goodness.
Sarah Gilbert. I said, the girl from Big Brother and the girl from Roseanne.
Right.
Sure. So we're in there laughing and talking. And when we meet, and I turn to them and I go, I feel I'm talking too loud. It's time for me to go. And I walked out of there and they asked me to go to breakfast with Sean.
Okay.
I never met Sharon. I said, Ozzy wife? Sure. And I think she's absolutely fabulous. When I met her, she threw up on me at the Polo Lounge. She's told this story
I'm
before.
sorry, she did what?
She threw up on me.
We're keeping this thing on track, okay? Sheryl got the job and has been killing it since 2011. Wrapping up 2024, The Talk will be ending its 15-season run. Sheryl credits her success to her upbringing.
So when you went into the world of comedy that is dominated by men, what made you jump into that ship?
My father, I'm my mother's daughter and my father's son.
Okay.
I'm his firstborn, so he raised me as his son, but not as a man. I was
Gotcha.
still a girl.
Right, I got you.
And he loved, oh my God, my father
He
loved.
gave you the chops.
He instilled in me a confidence. You are beautiful, you are smart. Why? Because you daddy's baby. So everything I am
love
and
that.
everything you see of me is from my father. My father told me, your brain is made by the same God that made other successful people's brain. So I went to college. When I went into the military, you know, I knew how to make people laugh. When we had downtime, you had to entertain.
So you always have been a comic, even before you became one in a career sense.
I always wanted to be in the entertainment business.
What many people may not know is Sheryl was once married, but sadly lost her husband.
My husband decided that I think because of his mental state, he did not want to be on earth anymore. But that didn't mean I didn't love him and was not in love with him. I believe it's the greatest love story ever told. But I had to thank God for the time I had with him.
Despite the grief of becoming a widow, we rarely see Sheryl without her trademark smile, which reflects her positive outlook on life. She is the sole caregiver of her sister.
I knew when I was a little girl, my sister couldn't read, write, or talk. She's disabled. But that unconditional love that I was getting from her, that's where I knew love could be had. I'm still young enough to work.
And you want to. And you want to stay working.
Absolutely. And for me taking care of my sister, I'm a regular working single parent.
Sheryl's career has exceeded her expectations, being one of the faces of such a successful talk show.
How do you feel about it ending?
It's bittersweet. I believe that we've secured our legacy in TV. To stand on stage, not just to host the daytime Emmys, but to win an Emmy, right? You can't take that away from any of us. And then on this next journey, wherever it may be, I feel I've made CBS proud of what I know how to do.
Perhaps The Talk has sparked ideas for her next move.
Next on CBS. Check it out on Paramount Plus.
Okay.
It's the adult version on Paramount Plus. It's the Sheryl Underwood variety.
Stay tuned, because who knows what's next. For me, I hope for Sheryl, it's a wedding.
So any man that wants to date me understands
We're back to the man.
I'm very fascinated by Latin men. You speak Spanish? Yes, he guapo. He handsome. He's the guy that put my mic on with the other guy. Do you have any children?
He's been grinning.
What?
You are a breath of fresh air.
Really?
You are.
Thank you. That's sweet.
Oh, I love Sheryl. The series finale of The Talk airs Friday, December 20th. Over the show's 15-season run, The Talk will have aired nearly 3,000 episodes.
A monster on the mat
an unstoppable man.
Mom, I'll keep wrestling.
Promise me.
Behind the scenes with Anthony Robles and his mom, Judy.
You know, I don't like my hair is brown. You know, I don't understand the question.
The muse and mother of the film revealing the shocking thing J-Lo asked before portraying their lives on the screen. Plus, in the chat. Hey, stranger. How you doing, handsome? Hey, beautiful. So if you're doing this, why are you doing it? Your responses to the holiday excuse old flames cling on to this time of year. All of that when this Arizona's Family original with me, Yetta Gibson, returns.
Hey, girl.
Nice to see you.
Cheryl's your friend.
Cheryl and I had a big night out in Phoenix one time.
Well, she told me all about it.
Went to a comedy show.
Not for TV.
Then we went out karaoke.
Yeah.
And we killed it together singing Ghostbusters.
She said it was so much fun.
That's so funny.
Welcome back. It is time for In the Chat. And in this part of the show, we take you through some of the hot headlines. This week, Paul and Simone are joining me. But before we get their take, I took one topic to you, our viewers online. Guys, it's December. Time to talk about ghosts. So when you were dating a man or a woman, they just poof disappeared like a ghost. I saw this article in Mashable. 1 out of 10 of us are getting what they call marlied. That's what they call this, marleying. All of a sudden now, right around Christmas, they're texting you. Hey, stranger. How you doing, handsome? Hey, beautiful. So if you're doing this, why are you doing it? Why? If you are the one getting the text, what do you think that's about? Okay, so what do we think? We're going to start with Simone because your Paul's like, it's been such a long time. Have you been guilty of this? Has this happened to you? Do you get the text messages?
I've been ghosted.
You have?
I've been on the receiving end of attention-seeking men, let's just say that.
And do they pop back up around this time of year? December, holidays?
Yeah, it's always like finding an excuse to try to open the door.
Yeah.
You know?
What do you do? What's your response?
Block button.
Block?
Yes.
Okay.
A little block action.
Why don't you entertain?
No need to look back. We like to look forward around here.
We are forward facing.
Yes, that's right.
Paul, is that the advice for all the single folk?
I have the complete opposite story.
Okay, tell us, please.
And one of my best friends, Brian G. Goodwin, I met him in Spokane many, many years ago. He reached out to an ex, and I said, "You're crazy.
Okay.
What are you doing?"
After how long?
This is a good 10 years.
Oh, man.
That's a long
and what
time.
was the reason?
But guess what? They're married now. Oh. And it all worked out.
Wow.
See? Don't block them.
Yeah.
But if you're single, yes. But if you've moved on and you're in another relationship,
10 years, I'm sure
Good point.
this person had moved on.
Yeah.
Sure, right?
Yeah.
Well,
They moved on.
we need some
and
investigative reporting here. We got to find out.
Can we
they've
bring
got a
this
strong
person on the
relationship.
show? We need to bring the couple on.
I'll call Brian and see if they can travel here from Spokane.
What about for you, because I know you're happily married, what about family who you haven't heard from in a million years, and they send you an invite to their kid's graduation or something like that?
or what I love is like, hey, they're graduating. They just want that check.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
can you send
yes.
it?
Mm-hmm. Do
Well, it depends
you
who they
send
are.
the check?
It depends who they are,
It depends.
of course.
So
Their
you're
family,
okay
of
with
course.
being Marley? You just kind of like
I
weigh
pick and
it
choose.
per-
You got to just pick and choose.
per
I
right?
think if you're
situation.
gonna decide I'm gonna ghost you, then stay ghosted.
Yeah.
Don't try to
Yeah.
come in and
Yeah.
out like
Well,
that one.
I mean,
I'm
that's
not reaching out to you. You're going to block me.
and that's what ghosts are. Ghosts.
Goodbye.
There you go.
Goodbye. Bye-bye. Okay, so from exes reappearing to Mercury retrograde. This is my thing. We are currently retrograding.
Oh, you can feel it.
Multiple times, you really can, Paul. Every year, Mercury appears to move backward in the sky, and a lot happens during this time. Typically, Mercury retrograde is known as a time of miscommunication and a whole lot of chaos. So the signs most affected this time are Sagittarius, that is you, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini. So are you a believer? You're Sagittarius.
You're
I'm
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius.
Are you feeling it?
Does it feel like it?
So here's the thing.
Oh, she's feeling it.
Oh, yeah.
Sagittarius,
You can
we're
tell.
kind of chaotic to begin with, just at all times.
Yeah.
And then you add the Christmas time, holiday season. So I don't necessarily think it's more than usual.
Yeah, so it's just normal.
It's just kind of chaos is the
You always
standard.
feel like you're in retrograde.
Yeah.
What do you think after the political season we had, though?
Oh,
I mean,
I know, right?
I mean, we saw it on our commercial
Yeah.
breaks and everything.
Oh, I know.
mean, now we're transitioning to a new world. And
Yeah.
our country's going to be different. So you just feel like everything's kind of off.
Yeah, and then it's the end of the year. We're approaching a new one. So there's just this time period,
It's
you
weird.
know, with the transition in our country. I feel you on that.
I will say, like, I get really reflective this time of year because you're starting to look back at 2024, start to look at the next year. What do you want to accomplish? So it's kind of like, it's hard to be present.
So mentally you're in a space.
It's a lot.
Yes,
it's a lot.
Do you believe in astrology? Do you believe in all that stuff? I do. I totally do.
Yeah.
What is your sign?
Like
are you being affected right now?
I want you. I'm a Capricorn.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is go and read
I need to
the
start doing that.
characteristics, and then you will go, oh my goodness.
I'm a Taurus. I'm like a bull.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Y'all are stubborn,
a bull
Taurus.
in a china shop. I can see that, especially on the air, if you've ever watched
Oh, boy. Okay.
Okay, thank you guys. We can't go without a little family drama, too. It's the holiday season. A lot of people online are talking about family dynamics right now. So if your child breaks something at somebody's house or event, should you pay to fix it? According to one Reddit user, the answer is nope.
What?
Nope. One woman says her 18-month-old, that's a baby, broke her mother-in-law's phone. The woman says she's not paying for it, and the mother-in-law is not happy. So, Paul, you're a dad.
You're not scoring points right there.
I know, but if it's an accident,
your mother-in-law is nice enough to watch your kids, and they accidentally break
watch the kids. You can't add that in.
Well,
the child was just there.
It was just there. Okay. Well, even if it's my mother-in-law, I am not.
That's what I think.
You have insurance.
The Apple insurance.
Okay. Provide what you can.
Okay.
Like, just say, okay, maybe I don't have all the money to pay for this thing, but can I help you in any way? Thank you for taking care of my child, and I'm so sorry my child broke some of your items.
Or maybe, like, put me on a payment plan. I could send you 25 bucks a month for the next 3 years.
That's a good idea.
So if she was watching the child, then that's a whole different ballgame?
That's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, I understand.
Because then you're responsible. See, and I have to be careful now because I don't have kids, but when I start to say this around my sister and she has kids, she's like, you don't know what it's like.
And Paul, you still got little kids, so I don't know if you looked at the iPhone costs right now, and they're about $2,000.
Oh, that's a little expensive.
I'm just saying.
Okay,
you might not want to say this on TV.
Please, to my mother-in-law, please get insurance. I would appreciate that.
And then if she has insurance, you'll give her a little something.
We'll give her a little something and appreciate her watching our children.
Bonus.
And you know what they say, though? You break it, you buy it.
There you go. Even in somebody's house.
Okay, I agree with that.
Thank you guys so much for joining me. We got more coming up. Stay here because it's good
I can't
stuff.
wait.
J-Lo. Yes, J-Lo.
Oh.
Don Cheadle and
That's your buddy.
Jerome. Yes, bring the lives of two Arizonans to the silver screen. Coming up next, we're one-on-one with the cast, plus the place you can see the biopic before it streams. That's coming up.
So fun.
So money, money, money. Pay up.
So why do you do this? Why do you wrestle? When people look at me, the first thing they see is what's missing. If I win, having one leg won't be the most important thing about me.
Yeah, it's hard not to get chills after that clip. The brand new movie, Unstoppable, follows the life of ASU wrestling legend Anthony Robles, and it's got massive star power behind it. Jarell, Jerome, Don Cheadle, Jennifer Lopez star in the biopic. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck produced this film. I sat down with Anthony and his mom, Judy, Don Cheadle, and Jarell. I mean, you're sitting in front of the cameras, lights, you're in a movie.
But there have been times we looked at each other and cried. I mean, I'm thrilled and tired, but I'm thrilled.
Yeah, well, this is what it's like to have a movie star.
The role of a mother in her son's relentless quest for greatness. Unstoppable, the movie, follows the life of Anthony Robles and his mother, Judy, as he became a superstar athlete against all odds.
Every big college has seen you wrestle, and so far, Drexel's the only one that made the offer. Have you heard from ASU? The best college wrestlers in the world go there.
Anthony, who was born with one leg, became a star standout at Mesa High School. From there, he went on to ASU, earning a coveted spot on the wrestling roster.
You're gonna have to prove everyone wrong just to make the team.
And the rest, well, you could say, is history. He clinched the 2011 NCAA championship for ASU, and almost immediately, opportunities to bring his story to the silver screen came up.
You know, as a family, we decided we just really wanted to kind of take our time with letting our story out there. You know, we wanted to make sure that it was shared with the right people who respected it, who would tell it in a way that would make us proud, and so it was worth the wait. You know, I got introduced to Jarell back in 2019, and then everything snowballed.
Emmy Award-winning Jerome is no stranger to tough roles, and he says tapping into Anthony's strength in more ways than one was one of a kind.
He's so resilient. His work ethic is unmatched. It's almost scary, honestly. It came with a lot of pressure, but good pressure, you know. I met him 5 years ago, so it's been a long time knowing him, and still to this day I haven't met anybody who's as capable of him so early in the morning to just push.
And beyond physical abilities,
he's such a sweet person,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? His energy
He's a
is
beast,
just,
but he's sweet.
But it's sweet.
Yeah.
So that's the shocking part.
yeah. And to see that switch flip, like when he's on the mat, you're like, oh, you're a monster.
Yeah.
that monster on the mat has an ESPY and is forever part of ASU's Sports Hall of Fame. Throughout every step, his mother has been right by his side. Jennifer Lopez plays Judy in the film.
Oh my God, is that guy missing a leg?
That's my son. What, you're not gonna cheer?
She's like, tell me about the hair, and I'm like, my hair is brown. I don't understand the question. But she said no. She's like, there's pictures of you, and she's like, your hair is brown, and then you have some with highlights, and then different. She's like, just tell me about that. But through her eyes, because of the preparation, because of how amazing that she is, she was able to figure out that, I was myself at the beginning with the brown hair, and as I went through things and tried to change myself, my hair changed colors, and then at the end, I was brown again. And she saw that before I did.
Both of them called the entire experience a roller coaster of emotions.
If I have you guys look out here, because this has got to be more than a full circle moment. When you look out here and then look at today here in 2024, what is flooding your mind right now?
It's still mind-blowing, to be honest with you. I never would have imagined this opportunity. We would never have imagined this opportunity. But to be here, it's like, you're grinding and you're climbing and you're finally at that mountaintop. And it's just a blessing.
As for what's next?
Yeah, does it make you want to do more things now?
It does.
And you're going to tell us what those things are?
I'd say right now, my main focus is I want to be the best dad that I can be, best husband, and I'm a high school wrestling coach. This sport touched me in so many ways. My coaches inspired me. I want to be able to do that for the next generation of youth.
We are so proud of him. Unstoppable is now playing in select theaters, including Harkins, Tempe Marketplace. The film hits streaming on Prime January 16th. That is it for this episode of Arizona's Family Original with me, Yetta Gibson, but there's so much more to see online. You can connect with me on Instagram, where you're going to find more behind-the-scenes stuff. Thank you so much for joining us this week. We'll see you next week for a very special holiday show.
You are merging of Oprah and Barbara Walters. You get me to tell details I only tell in a nightclub.
And then J-Lo playing you. Did you ever think that would
No,
happen? J-Lo's gonna
I
play
didn't.
me. Yes.
No.
Well, I came. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
There are just a few words in life that screw me up.
Yeah.
Biopic and there's a lot of them. And then
Is it gala or gala?
The dachshund dog.
Dachshund.